YouTube, what is up? So, the good folks over at BENKS sent me out their latest Kevlar case for my iPhone 17 Pro Max, the ArmorEdge. Now, what's new about this case is it's got a wrapped Kevlar. It's even got this 360-degree anti-drop airbag system and a new design for the camera plateau. But do you lose that classic feel of a BENKS with this new case? Let's get into it. Alright, so I have got the ArmorEdge here from BENKS. They sent me out the Savvy red color. They also have a Perry purple that was at the time that they were sending these out that was sold out, but I'm gonna leave links down in the description if you wanna check them out. Let's go ahead and see what's in the box. Now, just to let you guys know, I have been using this case. I like the unboxing from BENKS because they've got this cool little mock little iPhone template thingy in it. I don't know. I always thought it was cool, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
Now here's a good look at the case. I like the colors. I like the color combination with the gold and this Savvy red. Now as far as the feel goes, it still has that classic feel to it. It's got volumes up and down and the covered camera capacitive button here. And as you can see up top here, it's got these little raised corners for that drop protection. And then going on the inside here, they have a magnet, so it is MagSafe compatible. And then looking here inside, this is where all the little 360-degree anti-drop airbag system. Now I do have the Armor Grid case, and this Armor Grid case was from earlier this year. And as you can see, the newer one has the wraparound Kevlar. There's no wraparound Kevlar here. I truly believe with all the little divots and little precise little cutouts and everything that they've done with this, that the anti-drop airbag system thing is good. Now I haven't dropped the phone. I try not to drop my phone.
However,
having this case on, pretty solid. So let's go ahead and let's weigh the case. So I've got my scale here and it comes in at 41 grams, which it's a couple of grams heavier than the Armor Grid, which is at 38, but with that added protection, and if you look at that camera plateau, I mean, you're getting some serious camera protection with this case. So I've got my iPhone 17 Pro Max here and slapping on the ArmorEdge BENKS case here, popping it in there. Pop. There is a nice look at it. I tell you, this little golden emblem down here on the bottom, I think really sets this case off. Makes you kind of feel like, I don't know, royalty or something. I don't know.
Treat yourself.
Looking around this case, you got a little bit of BENKS branding there. You have got some branding up here with the ArmorEdge and nice, precise cutouts. And you have two lanyard holes here. Now the feel in the hand, it still feels nice. And I'll tell you right now, even with that wraparound Kevlar, it has a nice grip. It is not slippery. With all the upgrades and everything, it still has that classic feel and that classic look of a BENKS case. So let's go ahead and let's check out these buttons here. The volume up and down works nice. The action button, very clean. The sleep to wake. But how do they sound? Yeah, nice and clicky. And I do have to say though, when it comes to the buttons, if there is one little recommendation that I could make on these are all metal. And if we could get like a little cloth or a little something to go inside, I don't think it's not scratching up your buttons, but I don't know, just a little felt, a little cloth, a little something.
Oh, you feel me knocking?
Let's check out that camera button with the capacitive button. I've got my little Luke Skywalker here from Hoth. You get a nice, good slide. The double clicks work well, nice and smooth. and pictures. It just works great. So let's go over the fit on the case, which is also very important. And it's very stiff, even around the buttons. It comes out a little bit, but it pops right out. Up top, comes out a little bit, but pops right out. Down along where there are no buttons here on the sides, very stiff. And the bottom, it comes out a little bit, but it's very secure and tight on there. The big importance is your corners. The corners are locked in. The way that this case just molds into your phone, if you do drop it, I'm very confident that one, that your case is not gonna pop off your phone, and it should protect all parts of your phone. Speaking of, let's go over the screen and camera protection. Looking at the protection here, it's minimal. I don't know, a little bit higher maybe, but then again, you start getting into, your thumbs and your fingers, too much of a bump. So I don't know, all in all, I think they have pretty much nailed it. I'm just a worry wart. But then coming over to the camera protection is solid. You got a nice deep protection there. So if you do happen to drop your phone, set your phone down, you should be fine. So how about those magnets? I've got my magnet paper here. Wow, no dewdrop magnet. Well, there you go. I guess they just focused on the actual ring itself. Does have some stutter about it, but of course, gotta see if it charges and do a little shake test. So I have my 160 gram weighted portable charger here, popping it on the BENKS ArmorEdge, and it charges. And well, with no dewdrop, you're gonna get a little wiggle in the butt. But let's see what kind of strength we got going on with this magnet here. Got a little bit of small, light, medium. Yeah, medium, you start getting a little wiggle in the butt, but it's hanging out there.
I see what you did there. Good one.
Medium to hard shakeage, which isn't too bad. I'm not sure why they didn't put the little dewdrop on it. It helps out a little bit, especially for alignment and whatnot. But let's check it out with a magnetic wallet. I've got my Andar kickback wallet here. Pops on there nice. Yeah, it's got a good hold to it. It's staying on there. You're still gonna get some wiggle in the butt, but.
Everyone I know has a big butt.
It's definitely staying on there. Now, as far as the classic, feel of the BENKS case, they got it. It doesn't lose anything. Like I said, I've been doing a week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know. I got it and slapped it on and been using it. And it doesn't add any real extra weight or anything like that. Feels good in the hand. That classic soft feel, I do really appreciate that wraparound Kevlar that they did with this anti-airbag, anti-drop airbag system. These little raised corners, the little details on this. BENKS, they put out a really good aramid fiber case. Guys, thanks for stopping by. Peace and love.